Boxing Truth here, back with another video. Make sure to smash that like button, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Alright, we're still waiting on certain announcements. A lot of fuckery going on in the heavyweight division. So let's talk about the lightweight division. Ryan Garcia has an announced fight. He's going to fight top lightweight contender Javier Fortuna. Good fight for the zone, good fight for Garcia. Ryan Garcia coming off a knockout win over Luke Campbell. Will be favored in this fight against Fortuna. Fortuna is a experienced lightweight contender. He's been in there with some solid names. Moved up in divisions. Campaigned at featherweight. Moved up all the way to 140 pounds even. In that failure attempt at 140. But now he's back at 135, gunning for a title shot. He's been unfortunate with the cancellations of fights. The Linares fight, the Luke Campbell was scheduled before the coronavirus hit. So now he's going to get a big fight, a big chance, big opportunity to try to upset the apple cart against Ryan Garcia. I don't see it happening. Fortuna is a good fighter, solid puncher, experienced top contender. I actually felt he beat Robert Easter. Felt he got robbed in that fight. Should have been lightweight champion. But he has a very flawed style. He has a lot of defensive issues. He's very sloppy defensively. Ryan Garcia will knock out Javier Fortuna and continue on his quest to bigger and better things. Of course, a lot of people expect Garcia to fight Haney eventually. I don't see that fight happening anytime soon. Garcia is just flat out not interested. He has his reasons. Doesn't respect Devin Haney's journey as a lightweight title holder. And he's right. He's definitely been gifted. He hasn't really earned his stripes as champion. No one really respects him outside of Devin Haney fans. And his stock has dropped since his last performance. So Devin Haney needs a big performance to really get the demand flowing for bigger fights for him. And Ryan Garcia is in a position where he doesn't have to chase any champions. He's going to have opponents come to him, knocking on the door, lining up to fight him. So he's in a great position. He's going to have a great opportunity to showcase himself against a very hittable opponent that he could possibly knock out and look spectacular in an emphatic win, which will further, rise his stock for maybe even a bigger fight later this year. I mean, I can see Ryan Garcia fighting Teofimo Lopez, gunning for the real lightweight champion later this year, instead of fighting a Devin Haney, who's a paper champion in the lightweight division. So, Garcia is definitely fucked up with the premature announcements of fights that weren't going to happen. The Gervonta Davis fight, the Manny Pacquiao fight. I mean, I already knew those fights weren't happening, but they made a fool out of a bunch of YouTubers and fans excited about possibly these fights happening, but those fights aren't going to happen anytime soon. The Pacquiao fight will never happen. Devin Haney fight, don't see that happening, at least not this year. There's a better chance of Garcia fighting Teofimo Lopez than Devin Haney this year. So that could be the target for Garcia. The question is, where the hell is Teofimo who's gonna be Teofimo's promoter after his venture with Triller? Is he gonna continue with Triller? I mean, that could be an easy fight to make still. If he's gonna still affiliate himself with Triller, is he gonna leave Top Rank? A lot of questions to be asked about Teofimo once he dispatches George Kambosos in his mandatory title defense. But in the meantime, we got a good fight here in the lightweight division. Garcia Fortuna will be action-packed for however long it lasts. I expect Garcia to knock Fortuna out. He's got real punching power in the division. He has physical advantages over Fortuna, and he's going to use them. The speed, the power, the youth is going to be too much for Fortuna to overcome, but he does have a puncher's chance in this fight. He's a bigger puncher than Luke Campbell, but he's a lot smaller than Luke Campbell, so it's gonna be an uphill battle for Fortuna to try to land that shot. So he's gonna have to deal with the youth, the speed, and the counter punching and firepower of Garcia. It'll be a good fight for however long it lasts. Garcia should win by knockout, and he'll move on to bigger and better things. And for Devin Haney, he has to look good in his next fight, man. He's got to look good in his next fight. At least dominate Linares and embarrass him or in some way. But Garcia ain't gonna pursue that fight. You can tell by the comments. He don't respect him. Says he has to earn his respect as champion. And maybe a great performance against Linares could do that. But I still don't see Garcia gunning for that fight. Even though this fight is for the interim title lightweight division. But we'll see. There definitely is money in that fight to be made. But judging by Garcia's comments, that fight ain't happening. At least not this year. Could see a bigger fight for Garcia in the near future. Maybe Teofimo. Tank Davis. I ain't holding my breath for that fight either, man. Tank ain't trying to fight no lightweights. He ain't trying to fight no real lightweights. He'd rather fight average 40-pounders and blown up featherweights instead. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this fight. Who do you got? Garcia by knockout is my recommended bet. This is Boxing Truth. I'm out.